So, this is ending off a very productive afternoon. There's somewhere in here, there's a boy steak and a girl steak. You can make up your mind which is which. I'm not discriminating. It's my choice and the good lady's choice. So, what are we doing now? We are doing that thing that they call indirect heat. Instead of doing it in the oven, I've learned this trick. Now obviously I haven't let the thinner one, the good lady's fairy princess's one, go the same time as the thicker one. Well, I could have that all wrong. Maybe the good lady princess, fairy princess, is having the thicker one. Obviously I haven't let the two of them go the same time. While the girls are going veggies, I've just inserted 2 bits of apple, green apple. I want to see how that does and goes. Once that's all good and done and dusted, and boy oh boy, this is quite warm, I will slap them 2 bits of meat on there, like so, about 2 minutes aside. The good lady is not as long, obviously, but mine not much longer because I like mine pretty rare. And the good lady, fairy princess, likes hers a bit more chewy. Well, not chewy, you know what I mean. Slightly unrare. The veggies are looking, well, actually sounding good. They can't be looking good because they're covered. I'll open them now, and there we go. It looks like a bit of apple wants to start taking there. So let me close again. Yes, look at that. Do you have smell-o-vision? I don't, because I have no sense of smell. I'm just trying something because Mayor John not only issued me with this year's batch of apples for cider or for brew, he also issued me with some of these trimmings off his tree. I'll get the good lady fairy princess to come and tell us about the aroma. I've just plopped that on. I don't need flames just yet. There's the lesser one for the more person. Okay, roughly 2 minutes, and then I'm going to flip that, and then I'll additional the lesser one for the more person. That's our first turn. Look at that. And don't fear, it's not burnt. I promise you it's not burnt. It's just getting there now. I've made up a quick garlic, herb and lemon butter. I'll start doctoring it shortly. But let's just get it going first on that side. And then we'll slap on the other one. Well, just by the way, if you're wondering, this is right next to the braai there. These are compost heap tomatoes. Well, the seeds sprouted out of there, and there's a few dahlias. Why am I showing you that? Because earlier today I made a tomato whatever. Look at those things, beautiful. It's late in the season, but it's still looking good. If you really want to see, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And I'll take you around. It's getting towards the end of the singles, but I want to show you this. There's more compost heap seeded tomatoes. Not those. Those were planted. These things stand taller than me. There's our rosemary bush. Now look at this. These are seriously compost heap tomatoes. The dahlias are not. These are starting to show the end of the season. All of these. Anyway, that wasn't the point, was it? I better go and rescue that steak. Better I not. As I go around back the route I came. Yep. because I was showing you these compost deep tomatoes. There we go. I'm going to turn it onto its edge now, just for a few milliseconds before I lump it out here. And I'm going to put the good ladies, or the thinner one, the better person's one, on quickly for a bit while I go and fetch the garlic, lemon and herb butter. I was unprepared. I should have done it long ago. Okay, there we go. Look at that. There. Okay, so let it rest nicely. Gonna flick the better one, not the lesser one, the thinner piece of vegan cow, which makes me a vegan, doesn't it? Because if a cow or a bull or a whatever tolly only eats grass, and yeah, they only eat grass, they don't eat grain, then surely I must also be a vegan by extension. Gonna doctor the good ladies a bit just now while I let mine rest and soak in this magic juice. Magic. I better put the veggies back on a bit. Oh, I better open them so you can see. Look at that. That is looking spiffing. For sure. I'll just leave it like that. And like that. And like that. And get a slurp. I need a slurp. For sure. Yeah, I wish I could get the music playing while I record. Okay, I'll lift the lid for you. Look at that. Look at that. I better pull it or close the lid, because I do not want to burn steak. That's the apple. That's looking quite good, isn't it? Lovely. Well, I'll tell you what, the slot's coming off now, and then I'll add a little bit more of the butter on the top. I'll let it rest for 5 or so minutes, and then we shall eat. I shall show you the results of the plate up. Promise. So here we go. I'm going to turn this a few times around so you can see what's happening in this plate. I know it's bad manners. I know. My mammy said never ever. Now as soon as the light went on, what happened? The shadows fell upon us. Okay, now I'm not going to show you the good ladies because she fought with me not to. But there we go. I'll show you a cut or two what it looks like. I told you about smell-o-vision. I don't have it, but I sure could do with it. So I promised you I'll show you a few slices. Well, I've tucked in one slice thus far. And if you don't hear much more from me until the end of this, we'll find something for dessert. If we don't, this is just grand. Thank you for watching. Be good. If you can't be good, go straight home. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications.
Well, I have to confess, that's all gone now. Apart from strip loins bits and pieces of sinew. But as for the real stuff, it's been well deposited. Indeedy, deedy, deedy, deedy.